Wow, Jack is jolly. Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here, and welcome to my kind of San Francisco vlog, right? Kind of. I didn't actually film too much while I was there, but I took a bunch of pictures. And a few guys via Twitter wanted me to do some kind of video for it, which, by the way, you should be following me on the Twitter, yeah. Thumbs up if you aren't already. Anyways, sell out. First time to San Francisco. Went up with my girlfriend Brienne as part of my birthday present. She got me tickets to my favorite artist. Yeah, washed out. Favorite artist. 9-hour drive, 11 on the way back because we took the scenic route. Do that if you got a girlfriend. Slash if you hate life. But it was so much fun. So many pictures, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and roll into them now. Hope you guys enjoy the slideshow. Yeah. So first of all, this is my boy. This is Bruiser. This is my German Shepherd. Gosh, I don't even like to say it. He's like 11 years old. He's an oldie. He's an old dog. He's getting up there in age. And I love him to bits and pieces. He does not live with me. He lives up north with my grandmother up in Morro Bay area, which is about 5 hours north of me. Didn't take really any pictures from home to Morro Bay. But this is the first picture I took. Of course, it's with my boy, my dog, Bruiser. Such a good German Shepherd. Grew up with this guy, basically rode him when I was younger. Such a good dog. The other thing about my trip is I do enjoy me taking some pictures. So you're going to see throughout this little slideshow lots of pictures of just land. It's not the best pictures in the world, and it's not a crazy camera. It's my iPhone, but some of these actually came out really nice. I'm always impressed by, like, iPhone's camera. I'm not sponsored, I promise. Please sponsor me, Apple. Anyways, so here is us finally in San Francisco. We got the cool buildings. Love the architecture in San Francisco. If I could describe San Francisco to someone that lives in a metropolitan area like Seattle or, you know, Los Angeles or New York, it's kind of like those cities. I've been to all those cities. With a lot more walking space and a lot more people walking around. This place is filled to the brim with people. Maybe New York probably has it, but San Francisco's got a lot more walking area than New York. There's a lot of areas where you can just kind of walk around. Here's another one, and one of my big regrets while I was in San Francisco is I did not take the trolley. You know, I don't want to say we didn't have time. Because I was there I was there all of Friday, all of Saturday, and approximately half of Sunday. Now this is near the shopping area, and that is my girlfriend Brienne. She's right in the middle there, posing. She's got her little scarf on, of course. I wish I had a scarf. But we did a little shopping while I was in the area as well. You like that? And you'll see in a little bit here. I picked up this real fancy guy. Like I'm a cool hooded lad. And we also got, I got myself a shirt and a leather jacket as well. You're gonna see it. I like sharp edit, I swear to you. It's actually my profile picture now on Facebook, because I'm a human too, and I got Facebook. I'm a normal person. We also got ourselves some delicious bread bowls. Brian got clam chowder, and I got me some chili from Bodine's, which is like the go-to place for like bread bowls and like things that go inside of bread bowls and bowls of bread. Again, I love the architecture when it comes to San Francisco. All the high-rise buildings and stuff. Speaking of in the city, though, I had the pleasure of going to the Twitch TV offices. Yes, I went to visit Twitch during my trip there. It was kind of like a business/pleasure trip, but Twitch TV offices are based up in San Francisco, and I thought, hey, you know, we're going up there. I need to go to Twitch, and Washed Out is also playing. Let's just turn it into a trip altogether where we do that. So, had to go up to Twitch offices to meet some people, discuss some things. Took a few pictures while I was there. Honestly, I wish I took more pictures of the art. You know, I ended up really not taking that many because I was constantly being moved around for the tour that they put me on. And speaking of, we also happened across Zombie! The zombie unicorn was there as well. Natalie, she lives in San Francisco, and she kind of showed us around the place. She's going to make an appearance later On our way out of the Twitch office, just a little more exploring. We visited a couple more malls. Huge Christmas tree. And honestly, I don't want to say necessarily the Christmas, but winter holidays in general. Always my favorite time of the year. Everything's so festive. Lights everywhere. The cold weather. It's so delightful and frightful, or however that song goes, and everybody bundles up and likes to stay warm. But later that night, though, that's when the magic began. For me, anyways. Because Brianne and I went to go see, as I said, Washed Out. And that concert was at 10 at night. 10 until like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was held at some music venue that had a couple other people playing. I don't really care about those other guys. But Washed Out was there. And he played for us. And I... I have the biggest man crush on Washed Out. You don't understand how just beautiful this human is. He made my heart throb. Like, I stood in puke for the better part of 3 hours just to be able to say I was at the front of the stage, which is where the puke was on the ground. But I was at the front. I was there for you, Ernest. Why won't you follow me on Twitter? I've tried so many times to get him to follow me. I was trying to make him play a song. My favorite song by him is Belong. Please listen to it. I'm literally going to include it in the description. It is my favorite song. It's like speaks to me. I have a big connection with music. But anyways, what made my heart skip a beat was like I screamed. I was like, Ernest, I love you! And I did it too. He looked right at me and he smiled. He just gave me a grin. And I swear, I thought I was going to pass out. Now, the next morning, we actually went to go shop around, or not shop around, but just, we wanted to go explore a little bit, check out some local areas. We actually had a hotel in Berkeley, and over there, we visited a few shops. One was a tea shop. This cool picture was taken inside of a place called Teance, which I guess they have, like, one of the top 10 teas, just teas, in the world or something, and they made us sample a lot of teas, and I'm a sucker for teas. Now, this picture, I was stupid and irresponsible. I took it right in the middle of the street. Now, I was on a crosswalk, and people were... There was no one really waiting except for that car coming my way, but shh, whatever, I didn't say anything. But this is cool. This is such a cool picture to me. There's no filter on it. I didn't edit it in any way. I didn't edit any of these pictures in any way. The colors, they just like blow my mind. They like explode in my face. The amazing contrast and just like it's just so vivid. Now this picture though, oh my gosh. Probably the coolest picture I've ever taken. This is the Bay Bridge, not the Golden Gate Bridge, but this is the Bay Bridge, and I have to say, it is beautiful. It felt like we were driving, like, into heaven, like, into the clouds. It was crazy how cool this picture was. And, you know, there's a couple more pictures just of various areas I saw in the city. This is, like, piano suspended above the air for whatever reason. Now, this I just thought was random. We found bison. Just a petting zoo or a viewing zoo for bison. Really interesting to see just bison randomly. Now on our way to explore and go see the Golden Gate Bridge, which is like the famous bridge in San Francisco, we came across a park called the Land's Ends Park, and there's also a place nearby called Cliff House. So here's Brianne posing in front of rocks and foliage, and here's me. You can see a little glimpse of me right there, making a real like pondering picture. Like, I'm thinking about something important, but you'll never know because pictures can't read minds. Maybe you can, I don't know. But just, that's also my jacket. I look good in that. Yeah. But cool forest, walking around area. Now this is our first glimpse of the Golden Gate Bridge. From far away, clearly we weren't close enough, so, you know, I grabbed a picture, someone took a picture of Brianne and I for us, and we decided, hey, we need to get a lot closer to the bridge. We did not drive 10 hours to only see the bridge from that distance. So we drove a little closer, got out of our car, and actually started to walk towards the bridge, which we were a little closer. Now this is an amazing picture of the bridge, but this one is truly just makes you appreciate San Francisco, how beautiful it is. This, again, this is an untouched picture, just gorgeous. You can see Alcatraz to the right of the bridge just a little bit, and you can see the bridge itself and all the traffic going on it. Now this guy right here, check out that handsome mother liquor. That's my profile picture on Facebook. Don't stalk me, okay? And this is a chocolate shop. It's basically like all chocolate in here. They had a few other candies, but mostly just all chocolate. Just chocolate, 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 chocolate. And they made their own types of ice cream and stuff. And I bought me some white chocolate because that's my secret. That's my secret treat. Now who's this guy? I'm Morgan Freeman, and I can't really do this voice. No, but there was a like a weird like wax museum kind of with Morgan Freeman. There was Johnny Depp in there because he looks so pissed. He's just like, "Stay away from me, young man." I can't do it. I'm just gonna stop. Now, in addition to a few of the shops we ate and explore a little bit, we also came across ourselves an antique arcade area with a bunch of arcade machines. Oh, I'm envisioning the picture that's about to pop up in a second here. Just a bunch of arcade machines, like all quarter, you can see a Pong here. Actually, if you saw the intro with that crazy laughing guy, that's where that's from. The Jolly Jack, I think it was, or something. Don't remember, haven't edited him in yet actually, but just a bunch of like pinball machines and real old video machines. Some of them like weren't even real games. You just like put in a quarter and like a bunch of machines would cause people to walk around. Look at me, I'm technology in the 20s. Now check out this little tyke. Oh my gosh. I don't know how old he is, maybe 9, 10, 11. Look at what he's playing. I thought it was the funniest thing. He didn't know I took this picture, and I have no idea who he is. But he's playing the sex test. How sexy are you, young man? Lil Billy? Oh my god, I thought it was so funny. Now here's another picture of Alcatraz, and this was a fun pic. We didn't actually get to visit. You gotta kind of reserve tickets, and you have to kind of buy the tickets in advance. When it turned dark, we made our way over to Chinatown, and Chinatown is crazy. So many ethnic stores and just imported things from China. There's even a Japantown, which we did not visit, but it's there. And check out this crazy hat I found, and you can see some San Francisco stuff in the back there. They even had the little hats that kind of go like this. I didn't take any of those though, but crazy things to be seen in Chinatown. They had like bats and scorpions and weird spiders and snake heads encompassed in glass pieces or in little rings that you could wear. I didn't take any pictures of those, but just really cool. I'd never been to any sort of Chinatown before. This is obviously the one in San Francisco, but like I said, lots of just different stores, Chinese stores. We actually went to go to dinner again with Zombie, Natalie, and we had dinner at this place called Nu Lui Gui Chui Fun or something, and so good. So good. You don't use Yelp, don't use this, don't use that. Just go find a hole in the wall and get your food there and just trust your judgment. It's going to taste better than anything the tourists are going to recommend you. Now, all I'm going to say about this guy is Thug Life. And if you're watching this, Mitch, I got to say I like your swag. It's really good. But either way, the rest of the pictures are actually from my drive back. So none of them are too interesting. I thought this one was, which is why I'm sharing it with you. It's a truck attached to the end of another truck. Never seen that before. Now, these are just a couple more pictures I took, as I said, on my way back home. Beautiful. We took the California coast, CA1, aka PCH. It's basically the scenic route. It's a lot longer to get where you need to go. Tons of twists and turns and rock slide warning areas all over the place. But nothing but beautiful shots the entire way down. So nice, so cool to be able to reflect. And from here, we eventually made our way back off of the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway path, and on our normal trip home, which contained all these awesome pictures. And once again, none of these have been touched up, all just beautiful. And I have to say, San Francisco as a whole, a few things I didn't like about it, namely, it's expensive. But all trips are really, so it's kind of hard to hold that against it. But the whole area is beautiful. The people were generally very friendly, and I'd have to say overall I had a great time. It was so cool to be able to visit the Twitch offices. It was amazing to see Washed Out live, and it was so fun to be able to share this experience with my girlfriend Brienne. And overall, great time. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a little look at my trip. Maybe it felt like you were there. Of course it didn't. You're just looking at pictures. But I'm trying to make you feel involved, okay? But if you guys did enjoy and you want to see more slideshows of places I go, make sure you drop a like. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll catch you with some regular uploads resuming shortly. Bye-bye!